Hello everybody, this is Richard from RKA, and we're going to revisit the installation of the SENA headset into the Schuberth C3 Pro helmet. The last video was done in late September of 2013, and we used an SMH10, so the application is slightly different, although usable, but we're going to look at it again. So what we have here, when you purchase your 20S, this is the way it comes with the boom mic on it ready to go. About 90% of the motorcycle helmets out today, I prefer this boom mic to anything else. But you get a full face mic if you want to use it in your full face helmet, and you also get a universal mic which allows you to place the microphone in a more specific place. On the Schuberth C3 Pro, we're going to mount the bracket right here, and this boom mic would be in the way of the slider here. So we're going to use the universal mic. That'll get it put up into the cheek pad and right in front of your lips where it's supposed to be. So what you're going to want to do is take the cradle apart, put the universal mic on, and inside your parts is this little piece here, which is another brace to hold the boom mic in place properly. So let's start by taking the collar out and getting the cheek pads ready for the installation. Pull the collar out from the back, unplug it, snap out the snaps, and note that these little tips are very breakable, so be careful and do not break the little tips. So we're going to release the snap there, and we've already installed the loop of the hook and loop in here. And this side we're going to go ahead and place the hook and loop in. We just lay that in there just like that. So let's just open this up just a little bit so you can see in here is the cable for the slider. And we don't want to mess with that. So we're going to put the cradle in so the cable is going to fit right in this area here and still be free. Okay. Now it's pretty important that you get this even all the way across and as tight as you can, as it shows right here. The microphone plugs into here, and if this is loose or you can't get that screw in all the way, the microphone may not work. Okay, so we've already installed our loop of the hook and loop in two places here. We're going to take the mic, and there's the first location there, and we're going to stick it right in there just like that. And then we're going to lay it over that other piece. And then this little piece that I showed you earlier is going to fit just like that and really, really secure the microphone in there. Now the other thing you need to do is the collar has to go back in here. So there's going to be a little bit of issue with the collar, but it's not a problem. And we push it down in there like that, and then that collar is going to lay right down in there just like that. First speaker, short cable, goes on the clamp side. We just hook it right onto the hook and loop there just like that, and it's all set. Now the other one, we're going to take and put the speakers underneath this. It's pretty important that you do that because that's a safety strap actually. So we're going to run it through there. And then we're going to go ahead and put that puppy right there. Now we just tuck it in behind the liner. Now again, the collar, when we put it back in, it's going to go up into here. So we want to take this and give the collar a little bit of room to go in there. So we're just going to poke that up in there a little bit. And then we're going to take and tuck these cables in right there. Like that. So now we're going to go ahead and snap everything back together. Hear that nice snap? And then we're going to go over here to this side. Hear that snap? And that's in. Now we're going to put the collar back in. And the best way to put the collar back in is put the front in first. And again, be careful with those tabs. So we're going to take this side, and it goes right up in this little hole right here. And this side is the same way. So we have those positioned up in there. Now I'm going to try to do this without moving the camera. So we just hook that puppy right back in there. It goes up underneath there like that. Now, if you can see, the collar rim is right there. And it goes back in there. There's really no issue at all. So we're going to snap these snaps back in. And that's pretty much the installation. We're all done, ready to go, and there it is. One of the other things that you must be aware of is you'll see a little fin right here on the microphone. That's the back of the microphone. So you want it positioned just about like that. So now if you want to test the microphone and make sure it works, we can do a test on it. I'm going to use the ambient button, and she's going to ask me to say a command. Check battery.
Battery level is high.
Okay, so now we know the microphone works because she responded to my voice.